Yeah, hi, I'm Deacon Omar. I was living in Battle Creek, Michigan, in a little suburb outside of Battle Creek, Michigan called Climax. But being so far away from the city of Battle Creek, living in a little farming community basically, so we had no real Catholic catechism at that time in the little town. So someone started one. And so we started meeting at this little house in the town, and it was fun. I mean, we enjoyed it. We met together once a week, and it was just the whole group, all different ages. And then later on, we moved to the Saginaw area when I was in high school, and that's where things kind of changed for me. I was part of the youth group at the parish there in Bridgeport. So I don't remember why I joined the youth group. Maybe it was because of a girl, I don't know. But I was 16, you know. One day after a mass, and we did some youth group stuff, and I said I needed to go back into church for a little while. I needed to pray, I think. And I remember it like yesterday. I went and knelt in the church, just by the tabernacle. Next thing I know, it's 4 hours later. I'm caught up in your presence. Don't remember anything that happened in that 4 hours, except for that I was just there in the church. And the next day, things in my life changed. I was extremely, well, not just interested, but totally, I felt in love with God. So I would wear this little name tag. Back in the 60s and 70s, I had this little thing that says, I love Jesus. Or at the high school, you know? And nobody ever had an issue with it, but I wore it every single day. So things went on, and I'm debating what to do as a young man. Finished high school, and went to a little bit of college, and fell in love, and decided I was going to get married. The marriage didn't last. There wasn't a lot of real commitment and foundation at that time. I was kind of lost because I know I still needed Jesus. And next thing I know, I find somebody else, fall madly in love, still madly in love to this day with the same woman. And I went and I wasn't really going to church as much. I was going a little bit. And then my father-in-law came to me one day and says, Omar, he says, you have to start going to Our Lady of Guadalupe. We have good comida. And I'm going, comida? What the heck is comida? So we found out it was food, but it wasn't just comida food. It was comida of the spirit. Next thing I know, I'm getting involved more in the parish. Great friends. It's a wonderful community. A little bit before that, my father passed away. It was like I just lost everything to myself, because my heart just bled. I felt that it was just horrible. But at that point, the Blessed Mother comes to me, says, it'll be okay. It'll be just fine. She puts her hand out, says, it'll be fine. Don't worry, I'm going to take him to my son, and then I'm going to take you to my son. From that point on, I knew what I needed to do. So the next thing I know, Father Nelson is having me go to the seminary in Detroit to do my theology. It took me 3 years to get my degree, and then another 3 years or 4 years through the diaconate study in Lansing. That day I was ordained. The world opened up, just unbelievable. And I was more than happy. I was more than joyful. I was like blown away with love. But beyond that, I'm here at Holy Redeemer now, and I never thought that I would be in such a big parish. From Guadalupe with a few hundred people to Holy Redeemer, a few thousand people, just constantly working for the greater glory of God, really shows me that it's just that important for everyone, not just guy being a deacon, not just, you know, a family man, but just for everyone, whether you're the poorest of the poor or the rich of the rich. God is here for all of us, and He needs us, and He wants us to continue what we do. And I learned maybe the hard way that that's what I was supposed to do.
Nothing else, nothing else.